Good morning, Room 2. This is your activity this morning for Newsboard. Now what you're going to do today is what we're learning to do is describe the author's purpose. So this morning we're going to do a task. The first thing you're going to do is get into groups of 3. Then in your group of 3, and it must be a group of 3, you need to decide who is going to be doing the persuading, who's going to be finding the information, and who is going to be finding an entertaining text. You must have separate ones. Now let's go through what each of these mean, and you have a copy of this sheet in front of you. They are also at the top of the whiteboard. So scrolling down here, the first one, inform. The author gives you information about the topic. It only has facts. Is a big important part of that. And as you can see there, the example on the screen, the average American eats 6 slices of pie each year. Pie has been around since ancient Egyptians. Some pies are made from apples, cherries and pumpkins. They are all facts. So information text. Entertain. The author tells us a story that we enjoy. Stories are a particular one. Often if a story is a joke, then that can also be entertaining, and sometimes poems. Often poems are also meant to be entertaining. So that's the key thing. It's a story or a joke or a poem, then it's to entertain. And then the last one is to persuade. The author tries you to get you to do something or to believe what he is saying. The pie is so delicious you will want to buy one right now. Pies are on sale for $3.99. What a great price. Eating pie is good for you. Eat some today. Now looking at this here, in persuading they include opinions, but they will include facts to back it up. For instance, in this one you can see in front of you here, they have said pies are on sale today for $3.99. That's a fact. But the fact they've said, what a great price, you might not think that's a great price, but in the writer's view they are, and they're trying to persuade you that it is. So you need to make sure that it is, if it includes any opinions, it is persuading. Often, sometimes also entertaining texts, they will have some opinions, but if it's a story, then that's different. It's not the same as a persuasive text. So here's your task now. You will need to write down the listening intention. That's the first step. The next step is, if you are the person in your group that's doing find the persuasive text, then you would need to write down persuade text. If it's an informed text, then you write informed text, and then entertain text if you're doing that one. Then the next step is you need to list, browse in the journals, and in the allotted amount of time, probably around 15-20 minutes, you need to find an example of the one that you've been assigned in your group. So if you're the persuade person, you're looking for persuasion text. If you are a information person or informed person, you would be finding an informed text. Then you have to find 5 examples in the text that make you think, or your evidence to justify why you, or describing why you think it is the text it is. And you can simply list these as bullet points. Your 5 reasons, at least 5 reasons. List those down. Then, once your group is completed and the time has gone by, Miss Nickel will ask you for you to share in the group. What you do when you share is each person will share theirs, and the other people need to see that your reasons are valid. Now, if they don't believe what you're saying, or they've picked one that's clearly wrong, then they need to say something and say, hey, no, we think it's this because of this reason. So your reasons need to be really good, and you will share. Remember, when we describe something, you have to be able to identify the thing and then say why it is that thing. So describe why it is.